We are live on. Like I haven't done this live on YouTube in a year. This has been a while since we've been on here. Over here playing with this big dog Genesis lap. Let's people jump on here. Got one watching already. Who we got on here? Comment below. How y'all doing this evening? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has had a blessed day and week so far. Billy Smith, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you on here. Just got off your Instagram live, Mud Creek Outdoors. Here we are. I tell you, I feel like I haven't done a live video on YouTube in a very long time. Curtis Shelton is my main man pro staff up there in Indiana. Jones boys hunting, what's going on? Jacob Dill, Kentucky Hunter, how y'all? Bam, 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 got 23 jumped on here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Wagner Moore jumping in with the questions. Ricky Tick, I like it. Says, have you ever had a mountain cur? No, I have not. My cousin's got some curs and seem like really good dogs, though. Tom Hutchins, Robert Rowland. Robert Rowland. I know that name. Have we talked recently on Messenger? Milk Can Shine. What's going on, bud? Oh, wow. Let's see. Tennessee Coon Hunt Kennel Hunter. What's up, buddy? Steve Fielder, there's the man. There is the man, Steve Fielder, on here. Houndsman XP podcast. If you guys have not already, you need to go on to iTunes, Spotify. Man, there's anywhere you can get podcasts. Y'all need to go look up the Houndsman XP podcast. They're putting up weekly podcasts every single Monday. And if you guys don't know what podcasts are, basically it's like a radio show that's commercial free. And if you miss it, you're okay because you can go back and listen to it at any time. Just like the one they posted yesterday, I've yet to watch it or listen to it, and I'm gonna probably go there tomorrow when I'm on the Traco and listen to it. So you guys need to hook up and go check out the Houndsman XP podcast. They've got an awesome bunch of awesome podcasts. They've only ever had one bad one, and that was the one they did with me. But other than that, all their podcasts are really good. Jacob Dill, let's get together and hunt, brother. Sounds good, man. You tell me where to be. And make sure you got the feeder buckets full because my old Walker dogs, they won't get it done. Kenneth Morin says, what is a good kennel to get a pup from? Man, I haven't kept up with the kennels lately. Depending on what kind of breed you want. I'm a real big fan of anything Walker that goes back to Clover. So anything you can chase down Clover bred on Walker side. The other breeds, I don't know. Some of you guys maybe can answer a question for him. Caitlin, my fiance, on here. Hey, girl. Ben Murphy, there he is. Robert Rowland, yeah, we have. I thought so. Jacob West, he was the winner. He's on here. He was the winner of our big giveaway last year. Bryce Matthews, there's the other man, the main man with the plan up there in Indiana. One of my pro staff guys. If you haven't already, we just put up a video this morning, actually. Bryce and his buddy Dual Murphy went out coon hunting up there in Indiana, and we posted that video, and it's really good. Natural State Houndsman, what's up, buddy? Jacob Dill, see, listen to him all the time. Talking about Houndsman XP. How old was the oldest dog? Ragnar Moore says. Are you talking about my old dog that I used to have? He was 13 when he passed away. Kenneth Moore, what's a good kennel for a pup? Like I said, you have to just determine what breed you want, buddy. Jacob Dale, what's up, Steve? He says. Fred Sherber says, good evening. You did a great job on the helm. Thank you, buddy. I do appreciate that. It was an honor to be on there. It really was. Will in West Virginia. Jacob Dale says, Thunder Mountain Hicks Albert dogs. There you go. And those are black and tans, correct? Caden Broll says, I'm looking for a finished dog that won't break the bank. I've got a few young dogs and no older dog to train them on. What kind of breed are you looking for, Caden? Blue Ticker, you got a big bowl of ice cream down there at Steve Fielder. What? James Preston says howdy from Eastern Kentucky. What's going on, man? How's your coon hunting going on up there? I guess your season kicks in somewhere toward the first of October, right? Ben says, what do you think about black and tans? I like a black and tan. I love the way they look. I love the way they sound. A lot of them got that real big, long-eared, long head, real houndy look to them. So I really like black and tans. I've never, well, I can't say I didn't. I actually did own one when I was a kid, but it was way before I knew anything about coon hunting and how to do it right. So it didn't actually make anything. But Bryce says it's a group gathering for the nightlife team. That's right. Ronnie Hill says, hey Nick, been doing some hunting. Awesome, man. How's everything? Wagner Moore says, I got a walker at 17 years old. Wow, that's getting up there, man. I think the oldest dog, coon hunting dog I've ever had was Joe. He was 13. All right, so we got our questions going on here. It says, I got a question for you, and it's going to be a tough TUFF one. Would you rather hunt in the summer in the heat when the snow flies, or when the snow flies? Me personally, I like snow, but everybody's different and their ground. I'll be honest with you, man. To me, cold weather. I don't care. And it bitter cold. It don't matter. Snow flying. It may not be the best hunting, but I absolutely cannot stand hunting in the heat. I work in the heat all day long. I don't want to be in all night long, and that's the reason why we ain't done but about once a week hunts through the summer. So all about that, man. Victor Johnson says, hey Nick, I really like the green safety light I bought from you at Autumn Oaks. I mean, these right here. Big dog. No, that's not big dog. That's a sport dog. Beacon light. I've got tons of these in stock. I got green, white, red, and blue. You're welcome, buddy. Timber Hill, there she is. How you doing? Mud Creek Outdoors says, what's your favorite thing about a walker dog? To be completely honest with you, it's the looks. I was raised up rabbit hunting with my dad, and he had tricolored beagles. So to me, it was just naturally any other hound needed to be a tricolored dog. So that's how I got there. Richard Lamb, West Virginia. What's going on, buddy? James Preston, it's hot and dry down here now. No rain, and over a month in the hills. Yeah, that's the way it is. I went down there to South Carolina. See, South Carolina coon season is in. I went down there the week before coon season, and it had come a little shower of rain. I treed 3 in one tree. Put up the video there. I went down there the week coon season opened, hunted the same area, and hunted all night long, and never got to see a coon. And it's just so bitterly dry down there. And dogs really have a hard time. They've talked about that on the Houndsman XP podcast. A lot of the guys that hunt out west in the more desert type conditions, you got to have a dog that's really experienced with running in dry conditions, and mine are not. So with it being this dry, it's making the hunt really hard right now. I don't know anybody locally around me or down where I hunt in South Carolina that's really doing a lot of good. Blue Tiger says, got to keep cool in this heat down there. Yeah, buddy. I tell you, we towed a lot of water, and we towed a lot of water for the dogs. Rob Sealing says, we just started hunting walkers. We hunted blue ticks before. Well, congratulations on upgrading. I'm just messing with you. Jacob Deal says, message me, Nick, and we will get together, and I'll come your way and hunt with you, man. I'm in Lincolnton, North Carolina. Sounds good, buddy. I might actually head more your way. I don't have a lot of hunting around here. I have to travel to hunt. Timber Hill says she would rather be in the cold weather. Sean Daughtry, how you doing, buddy? Caden Broyle says, I don't care what breed, and I don't even care if it's paper. I just need a finished dog. And I hear that, man. David Nichols back on here, California. Timber Hill, I am doing good. I'm too blessed to be stressed, that's for sure. Same, Nick. I hate the heat, and same, it's incredibly hard to film a hunt that actually turns out. Yeah, I know it. Timber Hill's got a great idea. She says, if you will, hit that thumbs up button. I think it's somewhere up in here. I don't know. It's one of these corners. I don't know how it looks to you. Anyway, hit thumbs up, like this video for me. I would appreciate it. Ronnie Hill says he's going to go hunting this weekend. Ronnie, I forget what state you in, buddy. David Burton, 7 minutes late. Dang. Well, that's all right, buddy. If you'll send your late fee check of $1,000 to me ASAP, we will forgive you for that. David Argo, what's going on, man? From Central California. Doyle Moore says, "Man, I like to watch that high dog tree. It's a beautiful locate. What bloodline is he? He's directly off of Hillbilly Deluxe, which goes back to Clover. So he's, yep, David Nichols said it right there. Hides Clover bred. Yep. Let's see here. Sorry. Kenneth Moore says, do your walkers have pretty cold noses? Hyde can get pretty cold nose at times. Um, yeah, Hyde can be fairly cold nose a lot of times. It's like the other night I was hunting down our South Carolina. I let him hunt for an hour and a half on track, and he just boo-hooed and boo-hooed and boo-hooed. And it was dry. I give him that, it was dry, but I think it was a really cold track too. And honestly, I should have just toned him off of it and went on and tried to find a hard track, but I wasted all night letting him work that one, and never did end up with a coon. So, yeah, he can be a pretty cold track, and generally, he's fairly silent on a colder track. Now, if it's red hot, he puts a lot of mouth. Tom Hutchins says the drought in Tennessee is everything messed up. And it's drought everywhere from what I'm seeing, except for in Texas, Houston. They had floods. Jacob Dill says, "Come on, man. We bought some Sport Dog safety lights from you at Oaks. They work well." Sounds good, buddy. Appreciate your business. Sport Dog appreciates it. You bought it from Sport Dog, but I've worked for them, so thank you. Lexington, North Carolina, Ronnie Hill. Yeah, there you go. I remember now. To your right, Nick. Top left. Well, this is my right, so thumbs up's up here, I guess. Cody Wilkinson's. Hey, Red Bay. Hi, Red Bay, Alabama. You anywhere near Greenbow, Alabama? Hey, Alabama now. Good to have you on here, buddy. Ashley DeVires, hope I didn't butcher your name, says, "My boyfriend Wes Dellinger loves you. Can he get a shout out?" What's up, Wes? Appreciate you following us on here and everything we do. Appreciate your support. And Ashley, if he drags you along, makes you watch us too, we appreciate you suffering along and watching. So, but thank you, buddy. Thank you for your support. Wagner Moore says, "Do dogs ever mess with bobcats?" No, they do not. I had one years ago that did, and actually, I think I pretty well broke him of it. But anyway, I end up giving him to my cousin that bear hunts. But David says my messages keep getting deleted when I post. Sorry, buddy. I'm seeing that one. I don't know what else, buddy. I hate that. I'm sorry. I'm not saying them that they are. So, Hatmaker Hunting Fishing says, "Sorry, I'm late." No problem, buddy. Like I said, if you guys are late, just send your late fee checks in to me, and all will be forgiven. James McKinley, good to see you back on, Nick. Thanks, buddy. I tell you, I do feel like I guess it has been a month since we done a live Q&A. Just every Monday in this heat, I work outside for a living, and it's just when I get in from working, I'm tired, and a lot of times I end up taking a long nap, or I might go hunting. And Monday nights are not that me and Kate don't see each other. She's got work stuff and all that going on, so I try to get a little bit of hunting done. That way, when we are together, I can actually spend some quality time with her. But Sean Daltrey's going on, man. Doug Griffin, everything was flooded around here. Water is going down now, but supposed to have severe weather tomorrow night. I'm going to try and get out tonight in about an hour. What you want from me, buddy? Where are you from? Chris Bunker, what's going on, man? Talked to you the other day on the phone, right? Rob Seedling, I seen a few broke walker dog on ukcdogs.com for your information. That'd be good. That guy that was looking for an older dog. There you go. Jones Boys Hunting, do you have the new Bright Eyes Fusion lights? I'd rather help you out, buddy, than some of the other big brand. I do not, but I have them coming. So they will be here, but I do not have them right now. But I appreciate you supporting our business, buddy. What up, Nightlife Nation? Alabama Top Knockers is on board. Michael Murray, what's going on, bud? Curtis Shelton getting old. He's talking about that sleep. Me and Curtis was talking. Yeah, maybe it's today. See, I'm so old I can't remember. Talking about how this staying up all night working the next day is getting rough. Ashley, you're welcome. Timber Hill says, "Hey Curtis, Nashua, Iowa. Nashua, Iowa. So sorry if I'm butchering that. He's from Iowa. Iowa, anyway. Bill Waters, what's going on from Belton, South Carolina? You're welcome, buddy. Chris says, yes, we did. I did chicken and boots from Dan's. They're $189. They had them custom made. Yep. Blake Canner says, how should you start a dog off? Well, I'll be honest with you, buddy. When they're young, when they're 8 weeks to 6, 8 months, all I do is work them around the house. I do their kennel manners, make sure they don't excessively bark. I get them broke on lead. I get them used to riding in a dog box. I get them where they come to me when they're called. I make sure they don't fight over dog food with other dogs, check the illness and stuff like that. And then 6, 8 months age and up, I just start taking them in the woods with another older, experienced dog, and I let them do their thing. They hang around your feet, and just kind of let them hang around your feet. You walk them over logs, you walk them through creeks, you kind of introduce them to the sounds and the different things they're going to experience at night, sounds and smells and whatnot, and then eventually they get where they take off with the other dog on their own, and for too long, you start opening and treeing, and once they start opening and treeing with another dog, I solo them out a lot. Probably 8 or 9 times out of 10 that I hunt, I will hunt them by themselves once I know they can run and tree a coon. Ron Hill says, yeah, my birthday was today, so I'm going to hunt this weekend. Well, that's awesome, man. Chris Bunker says, sorry about that. My phone messes up. I talked to Dan. He can make the boots for $189. That's the test everything, but I'm told him I was going through you. He said, no problem. Cool, buddy. Appreciate that. Oh, we'll see. Doug Griffin said we just had the big UKC World Hunt. That half-bred ace male got second. He's related to my dog. That's awesome. John Farmer says you need to come down to the low country for a weekend and turn out in swamps. I'll put you up and feed you, Bo. Man, that sounds cool. Whereabouts low country? I guess you're talking South Carolina. Whereabouts? Michael Humphrey. Hey there, buddy. Hope all's going well. It is, man. Too blessed to be stressed. Appreciate you. Taylor. Oh, I'm going to butcher your last name here. Taylor Geo Catching Idaho. Hello from Eastern Idaho. Love watching your videos. Very informative and fun to watch. Well, thank you very much for your support and watching us. You guys have no clue what it means to us for you guys just to watch us. The fact that you will sit down on is it Monday? I guess it is Monday. A Monday night and spend an hour with me and watch me talk blows my mind. I'm very humbled by it, and I do appreciate it. Blue Terrier City hunts in Danville a lot. Anna Roberts, what's going on? Jones Boys Hunt says, how's the youth hunt giveaway going? Whoever wins it, I'm sure they're going to be tickled to death. Yep, we got a few entries. I'll go ahead and talk about that while we're here if you guys want to. Go ahead and feel free to comment any questions you have, and I will catch up to them. But basically, what we have going on, if you haven't heard already, you can go back to my main YouTube channel page, scroll down a few videos, and we have a video with Kim Bishop explaining what's going on. Basically, between now and October 15th is the deadline to get these in. What it is, my buddy Kim Bishop said he had the Lord laid it on his heart that he wanted to sponsor one youth, 18 years or younger, on an expenses paid trip to go hunt with me and him in western Kentucky, and that hunt will take place in December. Now, what you're going to win is some of your travel expenses are going to be paid for. Your lodging when you're there will be paid for, and your food will be paid for. And being that it's for youth, if you have a guardian, you have a dad, a granddad, a mom, or whoever needs to come with you, that person is going to have their lodging and food and everything paid for as well. You're going to get 2 nights of hunting with me and Kim Bishop out in western Kentucky. During the day, we're either going to squirrel hunt with dogs or rabbit hunt with dogs. And on top of that, we've had several awesome sponsors jump on board that are donating prizes to this youth. And we're only picking one youth. We've got Big Dog Lights. He's sponsoring a prize. Value Pack Dog Food is sponsoring this, and Sport Dog is sponsoring this. So not only are you going to get to come hunt with us for 2 nights, you're also going to get a bunch of gear, and you're not going to have to pay anything for your food or your lodging. We've already got all that worked out. It's really awesome. Now, the way that you're going to enter this giveaway, it's going to be a random drawing, but to get entered into the random draw, you need to write an essay. We want the youth to put in a little bit of work on this to earn their spot into the drawing. You write the essay out, and it's on 2 topics. You need to answer 2 topics. 1, why do you love coon hunting? And 2, why do you want to go coon hunting with me and Kim Bishop personally? You need to write those out and mail them to me, Nightlife Kennel, P.O. Box 187, Flat Rock, North Carolina 28731. Get those mailed in before October 15th. October 15th, we're going to go through all those letters and we're going to number them. And then we're going to put a bunch of numbers in a hat and we're going to draw. And whichever random number we draw, we're going to correspond it with the number on the letters that we're sending, the essays, and that youth is going to win the hunt. So it's going to be really awesome. It's going to be really fun. Another thing we're going to do too is, even for the people who may not win, as we get some more of these letters in, me and Kim are going to sit down. We'll kind of do a kit and cooner. We're going to read these letters. And so even if you don't win, your letter is going to get read and put on a YouTube video. So it's going to be really awesome. So anybody that's 18 years or younger, them and their guardian, are welcome to enter this. Go ahead and send those essays in. And like I said, October 15th, we will be drawing the letters. So we've got several entered already and looking for more. Jacob Deal, whoever that said they were thorough about black and tans, they are great. That's all I have. Awesome, man. Mike Humphrey, hey there, Timber Hill. Jones Boy, happy birthday, man. Blue Ticker says he lives about 30 minutes from Danville. Curtis says, Hatmaker, you gonna do any deer hunting this year? Probably not. I got a few places I could hunt, but I just be honest with you, I don't have a lot of interest in it. I used to, but not anymore. I might one day. Nick hunts walkers, and I still watch all his videos. David Burns says this channel is just a big family. It is. We're all just a bunch of redheaded stepchildren out here. Anna Roberts says, I have a question. How many dogs can you bring if you're working on my essay? I don't know exactly how many, but yes, if a child wins and they have a dog, they are welcome to bring, I guess, probably a dog. So we don't want too many dogs in the woods at one time because we're going to be limited on who can actually follow these dogs and keep up with them. But yes, if a youth wins, they are welcome to bring a dog. Oh yeah. John Farmer says he's in Walterboro and Yamasi, South Carolina. I hope I said that right. Tom Hutchins says, I talked to, I guess, Mr. Bishop the other day about the Tech 1.0 thing. So you're welcome, buddy. Uh-oh. I see a human, I swear, comment something. And old Caitlin, put the axe down. Delete the messages. Must have been a bad one. That's another thing. If you're watching this right here, you're new to our YouTube channel. This is a family-oriented YouTube channel. This is PG. So if you're going to comment something on here, let's just go through the rules. No profanity, no vulgarity, not talking about anything we ought not be talking about. And if you do, we have people who watch these videos that are moderators, and they will delete you and block you if it gets out of hand. I just seen cursing bishops. Jacob Deal says, sorry for the butchered messages. Autocorrect robs me all the time. That's alright, buddy. I got big thumbs, so I'm all the time messing up whenever I type stuff. Victor Johnson says, you ever had a safety light come off with a quick snap on it? Just a question. I don't use that quick snap, Victor. I actually just slide on the collar. So, quick snap, I don't know how well I would trust that. You might end up losing it. Lethal David Vlog says, are you going to do any turkey hunting? I'd like to. I try to go at least once or twice every year. I'm not good at it. I'm not good at calling turkeys. My buddy's really good. And if I can get him broke away from his turkey hunts to take me, generally if he tags out, I'll get to go later on in the season. He'll take me. So, but I depend on him to do my calling. Kirsten Bishop said she logged in and I had to watch a pregnancy test video first. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I guess you're probably talking about an ad or something. Yeah, we got ads now. But I have nothing to do. I don't pick the ads. So if you guys ever see an ad that's really weird, I have no say over what YouTube puts in here for as ads. But hey, Kirsten Bishop. Sarah Martin says, will you and Mr. Kim be bringing y'all's dogs? Yes, we will. So, hello, my friend. Timber Hill, yes, sir. Michael Chase Vaughn says, hey, Nick, how are you? Man, I'm doing awesome. Hope you are too. Sarah Martin, I hope you're coming with your dad. Kirsten Shelton, hi, ma'am. Kirsten, I was just tying my shoes. Yeah, it's a little bit of story there. I didn't quite catch this, but I heard about this. We was up there at Autumn Oaks, and I don't know if Kirsten didn't know who Curtis was, or maybe she's just giving him a hard time. But anyway, Curtis come behind the sport dog booth and sat down, was tying his shoes, and Kirsten said something to the fact like, "You're not allowed to be back here." And I don't know if she didn't know him and she was serious, or if she knew him and she's just trying to make him, trying to get at him. But he says, "I'm just trying to tie my shoes, man." Yeah, it was funny. David, Lethal David Vlog said, mine's in the mail. Awesome. Blake Center, what tracking system would you run? Man, I have been using the Sport Dog Tech 2 for 4 or 5 years now. It's been a while. Very happy with it, and that's all I use. And I have field tested them all. I sell the Daltra and the Garmin's, and I've used them all. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. If you're looking for one to outtrack the other, you're not gonna find it. I went out the other night, and well, this has been a couple months ago, and I had Sport Dog on hide, and I also was testing out the Daltra because we had just started carrying them. And my buddy was hunting. He had the Garmin Alpha with the TT15. We cut the dogs in there, and about 800 or 900 yards, we lost all three systems at the same time. Not a single one of them out-tracked the other. So I personally like Sport Dogs because they got better customer service than anybody else. If you got a problem, you call them up. They take care of it real quick. And if you, as far as maps are concerned, you never have to buy any maps. They come preloaded with all the North America maps already on them. So all that buying state maps and stuff you do with the Garmin, you don't have to do with a Sport Dog. Courage Kit sitting in Kirsten's chair. That's right. Sadly, no. Sarah, you're not coming. Well, I hate to hear that. Timber Hill wants to know how the bride to be is. She's doing good. Holly Murphy says, what's the easiest way to train your dog to load up on their own? Best thing we always find to do is, one, you need to give them used to the dog box. They need a reason to be jumping up in there. Take dog box and set it on the ground. Take a treat, lead your dog up there to it, and then put it in the dog box and have your dog get in and out of the dog box. You got to do this a lot. Repetition is the key to that. Then you start raising it up, put it up on a pallet or something, kind of elevate where the dog has to climb up and get to it. And as the dog gets older, and I'm talking about starting out 8-10 weeks old when you're doing this, and then as the dog gets older, where you think they can at least get their feet up on the tailgate, you just kind of run them up over the lead and kind of tell them up, and they'll put their feet up, and you kind of help put them on in there. Also, if you can, back your truck up to a bank or something, or down in a ditch, where you bring that tailgate down to where a dog can actually make it in on top of the tailgate, and just run them up there and tell them up and lift up on that lead, kind of on their collar. And over time, them putting their feet up there, eventually they'll get to where they just jump up in there. And main thing I've seen is once you get a dog started on actually hunting, and they want to go coon hunting, they will load because they want to go. They know loading in that on that tailgate, getting in that box means they're going hunting, and they want to go hunting. So Mike Humphrey says, well, time to get ready to hit the woods. Enjoy your evening. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thanks, buddy, and good luck, man. Tree a pile of them for us. Doug Griffiths says, well, it's getting dark fast. Got to give my hunting buddy a call and head out. We'll tree one for you. Thank you, buddy. Logan, I'm not going to say your last name because I'll butcher it. But Logan, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Benji Strand, hey, Nick, do you steal the K-Lite for $250? Yes, the K-Lite Moonbeam is what you're talking about. And yes, we have those, and I can ship one out to you, buddy. Just go online and order if you want. Kirsten said she's mean. Talk about the bride to be. Anna Roberts says, I might not be able to do it, but do you know if we have to get a hotel or something? No, Anna, we have the lodging already lined up. There's actually a campground that has some cabins there, and Mr. Bishop has went ahead and went on there, and I think he's reserved 3 cabins. Some of the cabins sleep up to 8 people, and then another one sleeps a different number of people. But anyway, Anna, we have the lodging lined up. It's already taken care of. The food is lined up. It's already taken care of. And I think Mr. Bishop was talking about helping with some travel expenses. I have to talk to him better about that. But yeah, all you gotta do is send in your essay and get drawed for it, and we will do our best to get you there and take care of you while you're there and show you some good coon hunting, some good fellowship too. Now, Pastor Alan Martin is going to be there as well, and I think he's going to be doing some sermons and stuff and some devotionals. This is going to be a faith-based coon hunt, and that's what it's all about. It's a fellowship between good, honest, good coon hunters. That's what it's all about. So we're going to have a good time in the woods, coon hunting at night. We're going to try to treat some squirrels and maybe run some rabbits during the day, and we're going to have some good fellowship with Pastor Alan Martin as well. So it's going to be a great time, a really good time. Dustin Larry says, "What was the brand of 22 pistol you carry in the woods?" I don't have it. I think it's in my truck. It's a Ruger 2245 Light. It's a Mark 4 or 5. I can't remember what they're exactly called. But anyway, it's a Ruger, and it's 2245 Light edition. Don't hardly weigh anything. I love that pistol. It's a tack driver. It takes a little while to get used to get accurate with it because it's so much lighter. I used to carry the Brown and Buck Mark, which was a bull barrel. It was really heavy. It was a tack driver too. It's just I want to try this 2045 when they come out with it because it's so lightweight, and it seems like if you get into a tree and you're like me and you're fat and out of shape, and then you're excited because you find the coon, you're getting ready to shoot, and you got some shaking going on. The bull barrel and the heavier pistol can steady you up quicker. So it took a little getting used to, but I love the pistol. I'm definitely not going back. Caden says, we're good. Almost done planning the wedding, Timber Hill, LOL. Yeah, and the big news, if you don't know already, follow our other YouTube channel, Nightlife Family. I've got a video coming up here in a couple days announcing some big news. I'll go ahead and talk about it here. Last week, I went and signed papers on a house for me and Caitlin. Buying a off-frame modular, and I've actually had the guys here today at the house site. They've dug the footers and went and set the grade stakes in. We got to get that inspected, and they're going to pour the footers, going to build the foundation. So we're hoping within a week or two we're actually going to have our house set. Now, won't be able to move in it yet, but it'll be on site. So that's our big news, man. That's why we've been so busy with stuff. Me and Kate been running like chickens with our heads cut off. Actually, yesterday my dogs were kind of where the house is, so I had to move all my dog lots. I had to move, High X and move Tough, and then late last night went down there and Tough had dug through and went and gotten Hyde's kennel, so I had to move Tough back and put him back on the chain, which I hate him being on chain, but that's what we had to do. So, but. It's been we've done a lot of stuff. I know Caitlin's been extremely busy. She's done wedding invitations. She's worked on I don't know, everything. She keeps me out of it. God bless her. She don't stress me with it. I'm doing the house stuff. She's doing the wedding stuff, and we're gonna get done. Jessica Knight says, "How do you get a dog to stay on the tree? Get there quick. Take your lead." Hook it on the dog and tie that lead to that tree or a tree that's close to that tree. And go up there, pat the tree, get the dog up on it, and pet it and pet it and pet it with repetition, positive reinforcement, and then knocking coons out. Once that dog knows if it stays at the tree and a coon gets knocked out and there's a reward to it, the wheels start turning in its mind. It's like, hey, I need to stay here. This is a good idea for me to stay here at this tree. So repetition, a little bit of hard work, knock the coon out, and encouragement. That's how you do it. Hatmaker, Hunting Fishing says, sorry, my phone died. I'm back. That's okay, buddy. Like I said, you're late again. You're going to have to send us in some money. So, Scott Arnold, what's up? Good to be here. Good to see you, buddy. Appreciate you. David Lethal Vlog said, would an English blue tick get messed up with your walkers? What do you mean by that, buddy? Well, it shouldn't matter what you hunt with. If coon dogs are coon dogs, none of them should affect the other one. Carl Winsky, how long does it take for a pup to range out from you? It can be, I've seen pups doing it at 5 months old. I know my buddy Kim, his Mac dog, I think, treated his first coon by itself at 5 months old. And then you got some others are a year and a half before they're getting out and doing it. So it's going to just really depend on the dog. Does it depend on the breed? Some will tell you it does. But just depend on the dog, man. And if they're independent, they'll go. Like Nick, she was 6 months old and she went out 800 yards by herself. So she didn't do anything, but she was gone. And now I cut her in there with Hyde. He can be over working the track, and she's doing her own thing. I mean, she might end up getting there to him eventually, but and she's been doing that since she was 10 months old. Jones Bush to put him on lead and stay there and worship him on the tree. That's good advice. Carson Thomas, are you seeing my comments? Not trying to be rude, just make sure they're popping up. Or Cason Thomas. Cason, I think that's the only one I've seen, man. I have not looked over anybody's comment, unless if you're commenting talking to somebody else, sometimes I'll look over it. But if you're talking to me and asking me a question, I hit every single one of those, or I try to. Natural State says it's getting about time to cut loose here. About to head out. Man, tree one for me. If you guys have not already, go over there and check out Natural State Houndsman YouTube channel. They're down in Alabama or Arkansas, one of the two, I can't remember. Making some great content. And also, Timber Hill Red Bones. Check them out as well. Timber Hill, she lives up north. She's got the Red Bones going on. She's got some pups on the ground right now. She does gear reviews. And she's the only channel I know of that specializes in Red Bone stuff. So if you are a Red Bone fan, you definitely need to check out Timber Hill. Colton Dame says, does the Sport Dog Tech 2.0 come with property boundaries preloaded on the map? Or do you have to buy anything extra for it like the Garmin? No, it does not have that. It's not available currently. I know they've talked about doing stuff like that. I don't know where they're at with those issues. But no, it does not have anything like that currently. And you can't get it currently. Carl Wentz, thanks. You're welcome, buddy. Hatmaker Hunting Fishing said, you said squirrel hunt and rabbit hunt during the day. Are we allowed to bring a gun for that? Absolutely. Hatmaker. The thing is, if you're going to bring a gun, you got to make sure you got your guardian with you and, somebody responsible there to make sure everything's legit and the way it's supposed to be. But yes, you can. Wilson Creek Blue Ticks, what's going on? Good to see you. Kirsten says, Kate, I'm thinking it's time to go to Greenville again. That sounds fun. Blue Creek Kennel says, at what point in pregnancy do you stop breeding a female or stop hunting a female? Generally, maybe halfway through or so. Once you start seeing that they're developing milk and stuff, I generally will lay off because you can actually, if she was to say have the litter and need the milk, I've heard you can sour the milk by running one and getting them hot. Okay, says, what's a Greenville? I'm already in Greenville. Born 100 years too late, says, enjoyed listening to you on the XP podcast. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Guys, if you wasn't watching earlier, I was talking about you need to go check out the Houndsman XP podcast anywhere. Go to your app stores and just search out podcasts. Download any kind of app where you can listen to podcasts, and then search out Houndsman XP. You will be glad you did if you're into hound hunting. All right, Ronnie Hill, good night, buddy. Kirsten Bishop said, Kim wants you to quote him a tree removal. Well, if it's for Kim, it's going to be high dollar. Okay, Kim, I'll call you. Oh, Kirsten says, going to Arizona restaurant. Sounds good. Blue Creek Kennel says, also just to give you a hard time, you forgot my stickers in the last shipment again, LOL. Blue Creek messaged me on Facebook or 828-674-5310. Text me. I'll get you some stickers out. Text me what your name is so I can look up your order. Carl says, Timber Hill, you got any pups for sale? And Timber Hill says she will in 2 or 3 weeks, around November 2nd. Wilson Creek Blue Ticks, how many dogs you got? I currently have 3. Miss Nightlife's got 2. I'm getting ready to actually get rid of Tough. Um, it's I found a guy today. He's actually local to me. He's a grader, and he's going to be taking Tough. He lives about 45 minutes north of me. What we decide is it's kind of a hard decision to make, but with the limited land and limited time that I have, I cannot hunt Tough the way he needs to be hunted, and it is not fair to him. There comes a time if you're going to hunt hounds, you need to put the needs of the hound before your wants. And Tough needs to be given a fair shot to make a coon dog, and I personally cannot give that to him. So as much as I love him and I like him and I want him to be here for his own benefit, I've decided I'm gonna give him away to somebody, and I've already lined somebody up. So they're supposed to come this weekend and get him. They said they're gonna hunt. They got plenty of hunting land where they're at. So they're gonna put him in the woods. Hopefully make a coon dog out of him. Deal I made with him was since he goes back to my jug bloodlines, if they ever breed him, I want to buy a pup. I didn't even say give me a pup. I said I would like to buy a pup at that point. But yeah, so I'll be down to 2 dogs probably next week. Blueberry Dingo says, I may not have hounds to hunt anymore. I have a healer, but it's nice to see people keeping the sport alive. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Timber Hill says she has 5 males and 2 females, 3-week old pups. So that's what she's got for sale. Alan Borkins, what's up, big dog? I haven't been on here in a while. Been putting corn out this afternoon. Well, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you stopping by and seeing us. We're doing good. Doug Griffin said he gone. Tree some. Trim for us, bud. Jessica Knight says, okay, thank you. I think he was just trying to make sure it was there, but he would keep running around the tree, then run off, and then come back to the tree and jump on. That's totally natural and acceptable, and that's really good. Let me tell you why. You don't want a dog that's just going to run up in on a tree, slam it, and stick with it without checking it. Because a lot of times a coon, I know I've talked to you a little bit on Messenger, you're kind of new to this. A lot of times a coon, when it's being pursued by a dog, it'll take off through the woods and it does what we call tapping a tree. It'll run up on a tree, jump off, and go. Run up on a tree and jump off, go. So those trees don't have any coons in them. And an inexperienced coon dog, or a dog that just sometimes even when they get older, they'll mess up, and some dogs stay like this, and it's a bad habit. You don't want this. We'll find that first tree, and they'll sit down, and they'll tree it, and they'll stay, and there's no coon there. Well, if they would come off and they would circle around, they would find where that coon went on, and they'll take that track and push it on, and they'll check every single tree they come to till finally they come to that one tree where that track does not keep going. Then they'll sit down with it, and that makes a good coon dog. So if your dog is checking trees and then coming back, that dog is on track and is a smart dog, and you need to be proud of it. Caden Burrow says, do you like the looks of a Walker Blue Tick mix? I do, as long as it's just ticked up on the arms and stuff. If it's got the saddle blanket back and all, and the head look of a Walker, I do. If it's got the ticking inside the white areas, I'm good with it. Carson Thomas, Mr. Nick. What's going on, man? Oh, hey, nightlife tree removal. Okay, yeah. I'm not the man for that. Daniel's the man for the nightlife tree removal. Mr. Tiny Hiney. Oh, Gabriel says I'm too young to forget. Oh man, I tell you, I'm having a hard time lately remembering stuff. I got so much going on. I'll tell you one thing, if I ever forget anything, you guys message me or whatever, it's not out of neglect. It's not out of unappreciation for you messaging me or asking me a question. It's just simple dumbness. Answer's right there in my terminology, dumbness. Anna says, where's Miss Nightlife? Miss Nightlife is at home tonight, but she's on here. She actually commented right above you there. So you can say hey to her. Trickle Creek Kennels, what's going on, man? And Hunt Supply. I think it's cool y'all are selling gear now. Timber Hill says, you better get some food at that shower. Yeah, we've actually got our wedding shower, one of them this weekend. I think we're having 3 or 4. Luckily, I don't have to go but to one of them. That's this weekend, so. Michael Chase says, back on the iPad. Phone with dead. Oh. Jessica Knight. Yep, it's a good thing. Okay, Blue Creek, so you just text me? Okay, yeah, I see a text. I'll get to you right after this video, buddy. Big Beauty says, I'm late. What's the topic? We're just talking about generally anything. We've done some training questions. We've done gear questions. We're talking about upcoming wedding. And I will talk to you guys about this. Let's take a break and I'll show you something. Bam, Big Dog Genesis bump cap. We just raffled this off on our Facebook page. If you guys have Facebook, go over and search out Nightlife Kennel, just like right here on YouTube, and start like us and start following us on Facebook. Because what we did is we did a raffle. It was $10 a spot. We did 31 spots, and I can't remember the name of the person who won this. But anyway, somebody just put down $10 and won this brand new Big Dog Genesis coon hunting light. Now these raffles are something we're going to start doing a lot more of. Basically, pretty much anything we sell, I think we're going to do a raffle for it. I've got some more of these Big Dog Genesis in stock, so my next raffle I'm going to post up on that Facebook page tomorrow. We're going to be raffling off a Big Dog Genesis and Dogtra Pathfinder combo. So that's a $700 retail value that you might be able to win. I think we might do $20 or $25 for a spot on that one, because if we did $10, it would take 70 people or whatever to fill that up. So we don't want it to put that many people in it. But anyway, if you can win a $700 worth of stuff for $25, that's going to be awesome. So we're going to be start doing those. Another thing we're going to do here very soon is I'm going to do a raffle for the Sport Dog SBCR no bark collars. These retail for about $90. And so I'm going to be putting a raffle up for them. I mean, we're going to raffle off Sport Dog beacons. Maybe $1 to draw in on that. Coon Squallers, Garmin's, different light manufacturers, K-Lights, and stuff like that. We're going to be doing a lot of raffles. So if you're looking for new coon equipment and say you don't have the $700 for a new Genesis and a Dogtra Pathfinder, jump on that raffle and you might just win it. Milk Can Shine says, I eventually tied him to the tree. About 3 minutes later, he started chomping, but I think he looked up and saw it. Is that bad if he did? Yeah, you don't really want your dog to see a coon, because what they're going to do is they're going to start treeing by sight, and then when they go out and hunt in the wild, they're not going to see the coon. They're going to have to depend on their nose. So no, you don't want them to see the coon. You don't want them to tree by sight. Best thing to do if you're using a hide or if you're using the cage coon, just stop doing that. So start taking them out in the woods. If you need to make sure you got some good coon scent, there's no shame putting down a coon feeder and hunting your pups near them and getting them used to them. And then as they start running and treeing those coons, take your feeders down and progressively make the tracks harder and harder, and your dog will develop very well. Carson's coming to the shower. So's Kim, hopefully. Blueberry Dingo. I like a name. What age do you recommend introducing a pup to a track and train system? Well, 6 months old. I mean, they'll fit around their neck. Now, as far as shocking or anything, you need to wean into that a little bit better. But as far as putting one around their neck and getting them used to them, as soon as you can tighten it down, be on the very last hole on the collar. As soon as you can do that and it stays on pretty well, go ahead and start getting them used to it. Jessica Knight says, so when he does that, I leave it and don't tie him to the tree. If the coon is not in the tree, do not tie him to that tree. Not at all. Only tie him and make him stay at the tree that the coon's in there. But you want him to check the tree too. So if he checks it and keeps coming back, checking and coming back, checking and coming back, and he's just kind of bouncing back and forth, and he's done that several times, tie him to the tree. Now if he's checking and coming back, checking and coming back, and then leaves, let him leave. Let him learn the hard way. There's no more track. Timber Hills, she said, not bragging, but she is. I'm glad she is. Says, not bragging, but our outlaw dog is gorgeous, loud ball. He looks promising. I have seen some of your video clips of him, and he is. Red Bones are a beautiful dog. Blue Creek Kennels, no. This is the only hat I have, and it's on my head, and it's used, and it's been sweaty, and you don't want it. But I do have more ordered, so yes. They'll be coming in. Bryce, how'd your cousin? He loved that box, man. He's very humbled. He's a man of few words. He really enjoyed that dog box, though. I didn't film it or anything, but I just didn't want to go down that route. But yeah, Bryce, I took that dog box to him, and he absolutely loved that thing. So I know he's going to get a lot of use out of it. I know when I went and picked up my other one from Gavin, he fell in love with him. And the ride back, it's like 6 hour ride back from Western Tennessee. I was talking to him about him and everything else, and that's the reason why I wanted to make sure I gave him one. Timber Hill says she loves the hat. Love that hat. Love that light. Jacob Deals, can you do us on a Bright Eyes Fusion? Yes, I can. I don't have them in stock, but they are on the way. As soon as the Bright Eyes Fusion gets here, we'll be doing a raffle for them as well. If I carry it, if I could sell it, we're going to do a raffle on them. Eventually. Michael Chase Fawn says, what size is your kennels? Currently, well, I had them in 10 by 20s, and I had to move them yesterday to make room for this house coming in. And so temporarily, they're in 10 by 10 kennels. And once we get the house in, I'm going to build better up off the ground kennels. They may be like 10 by 12s or something like that. I'm not sure yet. Timber Hill says, you got any hoodies, Nick? I need one to show off my sponsorship from me. I don't have any in. We're getting those ordered, though. Hat making, hunting, and fishing says that hunt in the week or weekend. It's going to be a Friday and Saturday night. So any youth that wins that is going to have to get out of school for Friday. Or maybe, leave Thursday and drive up there. But the first night is going to be a Friday night. We're going to hunt some during the day Saturday for either coon or squirrel or rabbit. Haven't decided yet. Maybe both. And then Saturday night hunt. So, and then you can spend the night Saturday night, wake up fresh on Sunday morning and drive home. Jeremy Ball says he got to try out his new competition pack this weekend. It's perfect for hot weather. Everybody needs one. Yes, they do. We got them right here. This right here is the Dan's competition pack he's talking about. It's got a pocket right here. Will fit your Garmin or your Sport Dog. It's got places for your squallers. You can tie the actual. Well, let me get one out here. These rings right here, you can actually tie your lanyard to it, and then you put your squaller right here. So even if it pops out, you won't lose it. It's got a big zipper pocket right here on the side. Fits inside there. You got a zipper pocket right here on the top where you put stuff in, and then even on the back you have another pocket. So you got 3 big pockets, places for your tracking system. They call it competition pack because there's actually places for your pencils if you're the judge on a competition hunt, and your paper, your scorecard. It's got an X cross holster on the back, goes around your shoulders. This will fit anybody. Caitlin is the smallest coon hunter I know. It'll fit her, and I am by far the biggest coon hunter I know, and it fits me. So, and I'll go ahead and show these off to you guys. You guys know we do the coon carriers, and now we have the Coon Carrier 2.0. This right here is our newest coon carrier. Instead of doing a knot up here, a sliding knot, we actually add these in. You just mash this right here and you slide this. This will go around your coon's foot and gives you a nice T-handle to carry it by. I'll give these to a few friends, and everybody who's got one absolutely loves them. These are $8 on our website under Coon Carrier 2.0, and we make them in several different colors. So if you guys are interested in them, the Dan's competition pack is $35. And by popular demand, we just got a whole new shipment of the GNR Macho Squallers in. So if you guys are interested in these, I've got half a dozen or so. Some of them are sold. Well, I think I got about half a dozen that are available to purchase. They're on the website, notlifekennel.com. Jessica Knight says, "Oh, hoodies, I love them. I am what you call a hoodie hoarder." I am too. Timber Hill says she loves her dance. She uses it for hiking. Kirsten, good night. Include the short guy whose name I forgot. Back. Okay, so where did I leave you guys at? The short one, okay. I really messed up. I'm really messing up. Yeah, the untied shoe is Curtis. The short one is Bryce. Bryce wants to know where's Timber Hills located. Are the Outlaw and Moonlight dogs? Jacob Deal says he needs some apparel. I will tell you this, I may have a large left, I'm not sure, but I've got a good half a dozen of these Nightlife shirts. This right here in XL, we got about half a dozen in extra large. Got the Nightlife logo in front left chest. You've got the Toxic Green American flag right here on the right sleeve. And then real big on the back is the Nightlife logo. So if you guys are interested, these are $20 on the website under the category, Nightlife apparel or Nightlife gear, something like that. But anyway, got about a half a dozen of them, guys. So if you guys want a t-shirt, they are available. Bud Moore says, can you show us your spill-proof bowls? I don't have them here. They're in a box. They're in a box upstairs. Sorry. I got one in my truck. Sorry, buddy, I can't. But I will tell you, I've been using that personally myself. And the other night, I filled that up with water, and I went for a ride to South Carolina. I hunted, and I come back, and that thing did not really spill anything. I was very impressed with the spill-proof bowls, and for $20, they're a heck of a deal. I highly recommend those. I'm using it myself, and it's not often when I buy a product that I actually pull one out of inventory to keep, but I did on the spill-proof bowls. They are awesome. Hatmaker hunting fishing for the squirrel hunt or rabbit hunting. If we get drawn for the rabbit hunt or squirrel, do we need to bring orange? Whoever wins this competition, October 15th, when we draw, we will be contacting you, and we're going to talk to you about whatever rules and regulations and are. Also, if your guardian comes, well, your guardian needs to come, we're going to go ahead and cover their hunting license as well. They won't even have to buy the hunting license, so that's going to be covered. We'll talk about whether you need orange or this, and that, and the other. We'll work out all the logistics. I'm not even for sure about what they are right now, but once we find out who the winner is, we'll contact them, and we'll work out everything. We'll talk about where we're going to meet, what time, where the hunt's at, what they need to bring with them, and what is covered. We'll take care of getting all your information to you. So. Tom Hutchins says his dog will only tree one a night. Wow. Sometimes, most time, that's all we can find. Jacob Dill said we talked to you a lot at Oaks. I remember you, buddy. I appreciate you. Jessica Knight, that thing's interesting. Yeah, I guess you're talking probably about the Dance Compact. They are interesting. I love them. Doug Youngers says, hey Nick, just got back on here. Can you show us that knot you did in a video a long time ago that works like a zip tie? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about the, dang it. What is that knot? I don't think I have any rope here. I don't have any rope with me. I'll tell you what, I'll make a little video about that and I'll put that up. I know what you're talking about. They call that the Canadian zip tie or something like that. Yep. Spiderellis is, what is this live stream about? Well, this live stream right here is for our coon hunting YouTube channel, Nightlife Kennels, where you're at. Basically, all of our followers can get on here live and chat with me. They can post on here comments about gear, different gear. They can talk about, if they have a training question. I'm not a dog trainer or anything, but I've trained a couple. And we got a lot of buddies on here that are good at training dogs. So if you got a question about how to train the coon dog, you can ask it. We'll try to get it answered for you. Just basically anything to do with coon hunting or hunting with hounds. If you got gear questions, training questions, whatever, we talk about it right here. And ask me my opinion on things, because my opinion does not matter. But people like to hear it sometimes. Timber Hill, though, I have all XLs right now. I may have one large. If the inventory, if it lets you order a large on the website, then it's in stock. David, what's my website? It is nightlifekennel.com. Jacob Dill said we had the orange hats, the Dutchman's Creek Blackens. I remember you very well, buddy. Thank you, honey, for posting the website. Michael Chase Fawn says, nice toolbox, Nick. Milwaukee is a good brand. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you follow my Instagram, you can go over and look. I went today to get a Milwaukee tape measure, and I walked out with a brand new Milwaukee 7 1/4 or 7.5 circle saw. I know this is not coon hunting related. Anyway, I walked out with this and 2 brand new drills and chargers and a knife and a tape measure and a bunch of drill bits and a bunch of I walked out with a bunch of stuff, and I went to go get a tape measure. So that'll tell you how much I like Milwaukee. Oh, no problem, Jessica. No problem at all. Jacob Bills, congrats on getting engaged earlier this year, Grand American. Thank you. Ben Murphy says, what's the best way to get your dog to come back when you're done hunting? You need to tone. I like to tone break a dog. Well, verbally, you need to be able to call them, but you got to start out when they're a pup. Take them out in the yard, take them out in the field, take them out in the woods, get them used to coming to you when called, and make it habitual. And make them where they know they got to mind it. If you say come here, they need to learn to get here and get here in a hurry. And another way we like to do it is with a tone feature on the track and train system or just a tracking system. Just do that right there and get your dog used to that tone feature. One thing I like to use is Sport Dog 3225. It's got several different shocking features, but it's got vibrate and tone as well. Reach up there and tone your dog, tell them to come to you, and that way if they get in there in the woods, get deep where they can't hear you call them, it's got 2 mile range. Reach up there and tone them, and they'll know to come to you. Let's see. Say it name. Swift builds say it name. I don't know what that means. Hatmaker says, I don't know about y'all, but ticks are horrible in Tennessee. Ticks have not been that bad here this year. Last year they were very bad. Jessica Knight says, what's the best training GPS system for your money? Well, I'm personally a big fan of the Sport Dog brand. It's $800 for a track and train with one collar. Garmin is $800 track and train with one collar. If you're tight on money, you need to watch your money. The Dog Trip Pathfinder is only $400, but the Dog Trip Pathfinder, you don't actually get a handheld receiver. This is not a GPS system, but give an example. All your GPS systems come with a receiver, kind of similar to this, and it sends a signal from the collar to this, and we'll have a screen you can read where your dog's at. The Dog Trip Pathfinder does not. The Dog Trip Pathfinder, you'll actually download an app on your phone, and you'll have like a little system kind of like this without a screen hanging from your neck. You'll send the system to that, and this will Bluetooth over to your phone, and then you'll see on your maps, your phone and everything, where your dog is. It's only $400. We sell all 3 of these on the website, nightlifekennel.com. Jessica, if you're interested in one, I'll do free shipping on it, and message me after this, and I'll talk to you about it a little more. Swift builds. Ticks are bad here, but don't stop me from running dogs. There you go. David says, what's your cheapest light? The cheapest light we have is the, actually, I don't have it right here, or I'll show it to you. It is the K-Light Firefly. It's $125. I think you get 2 levels of brightness on your white and 2 levels on red. It's very basic, very simple. A lot of youth like it. Up for that, the next cheapest would be the K-Light Moonbeam, and it is very impressive. I really like the K-Light Moonbeam. It's a great light for what it is. It's got a walking light. It's got red and green maybe. Plus it's got main beam. But I will tell you on our website right now, if anybody's looking for a good light at a great value, I have a used sunspot light that's only $200. And if you go to nightlifekennel.com, scroll down to used coon hunting gear, click on that, you'll see that sunspot there. And great light, really great light. It was like $300 new. It's less than a year old. Jessica Knight says, I haven't seen any ticks, and I have never found any on my dogs, and I live in Virginia. That's good. Rabbit, this is where the 4XL for us big, sexy, full figure guys. I wear the 4X. I get all the 4X shirts. No, I don't have none for sale right now, but I will. Chase says he's got Porter Cable power tools, but I prefer Milwaukee. Caitlin's dad said he looked on the website and didn't see that NHG saw on there. I'll tell you, everything I got gets the NHG on it. And you guys don't know, the H stands for, I'm not going to tell you. That's my middle name. But because I know that's going to end up on a job with a bunch of other guys that don't respect my stuff, they're going to know whose it is when they pick it up. So that way I can say, put that down. Don't touch NHG saw. Blue Creek Kennel says you can see info about the SPCR on my YouTube channel. Thanks to the idea, Nick and Cody. Yeah, you're welcome. Go check it out. Ben Murphy, you're welcome, buddy. Jessica Knight says LOL. Jones Boy says, let's hurt some feelings. LL, what's your least favorite looking hound? Answer if you want. P.S. And your own risk. You talking about breed? My least looking hound. I don't like Brindle. I don't like Brindle. I guess probably when it's going to come down to is plots. I like plot breed. I like the black plots. I don't like a brindle dog. Period. I don't care if it's. I love English bulldogs, but I wouldn't have a brindle one. I can't stand a brindle dog. So plot brindle's probably the ugliest dog to me. But they're great dogs. I just But I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a coon dog here that I like the looks of. Well, I kind of like Nick's. I think Hyde's butt ugly. But I'm gonna tell you right now, every coon dog I ever had that I thought looked good was a crappy coon dog. So I'll take an ugly coon dog over a good looking one any day. Good night, David. Swift Build says, how do you get a pup to get up and go hunt with the other dogs? I just take it out several times and turn it loose with my other dogs, and it'll hang near my feet. And then when they get up, 6, 8, 10 months old, they generally will just start going with other dogs. They want to see what that dog's going and doing. And they may go for a couple hundred yards, then come back. Like Daniel, the buddy's been hunting with me and Kim recently. He's got that Samson dog, and he'll go good 200-300 yards, and then he comes back. But you know what? Every night we take him, he goes a little more and a little more. And eventually, he's going to get gone and stay gone. So, Hammer says, would you have a hound that don't work with pups? No. Well, if he's ill with pups, I would not have him. If he prefers to be gone and leave a pup, I would. But if he's ill towards a pup in any way and won't tolerate a pup being well, no, I would not have that. Jacob Dill, you did say you had XL shirts left. Yes, I've got about half a dozen of them. So, nightlifekennel.com under the apparel category, Nightlife Apparel. Order them up and I'll ship them out to you. Tom Hutchins says, I sent you a pic of a pair from last year, the biggest obstacles I've seen. Okay. Jessica says, Nick's is beautiful. I think she is. Caitlin says, do your mischievous laugh one more time, LOL. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have a mischievous laugh. Jacob Maths, I hope I didn't butcher that, says, what gun do you prefer? I prefer to carry a pistol. My buddy Kim got me turned on to hunting with pistols years ago, and I love hunting with pistol. I hunt with a Ruger 2245 Light 22 pistol. I used to hunt with a Browning Buckmark 22 pistol. Welcome back, Kentucky Coon Hunter. Nate Begley says, Garmin or Daltra? Your Daltra is just as good a system and half the price of a Garmin. So, Caitlin says, shout out to Mama P, Lisa Prince. She's watching me and she's making sure I don't mess up and do anything wrong. Now I don't know how to act on camera because my mother-in-law's watching. I'm joking. Jacob Mass, you're welcome, buddy. Well, guys, we've been on here an hour and 10 minutes. So if anybody has anything they want to talk about, got a gear question, train question, we're going to take the last few questions. If not, we're going to get off here pretty shortly. My throat is getting itchy. Jacob Deal, placing an order for a shirt now. Well, when I get off here, I will package it up and it'll go to the mailbox tomorrow, buddy. Love you too, Mama P. Jessica Knight says, I don't know what it's about Walker hounds. They are pretty. Next would be a black and tan. Yeah, Walkers are. I like a tricolored dog. I've said this many times. Not sure if you've heard or not. But when I grew up, my dad hunted beagles. And most beagles are tricolored. Black and tan and white. And so when I went to start coon hunting, it was natural for me to want a tricolored dog. So that's how I got into Walkers. Plus, I have this tendency to not do what other people want me to do or do themselves. And everybody in my family hunted black and tans or plots or blue ticks, and they hated Walkers. So I wanted to get a Walker because I like to do what other people are not doing. Just like this Milwaukee Tools. My family's Makita and DeWalt and all this other stuff, so I like Milwaukee. Everybody I know wants a Garmin or a Daltra, so I'm a sport dog. Everybody likes other brand lights. I'm a big dog man. So, Nate Begley, you gonna have any pups out of Tough? No, I'm not. I've actually talked about that. Tough's going to a new home next week. But I made the deal with the guy if he ever bred tough to let me know and I'd get a pup off of him. So I personally won't have any. Not sure if he'll ever have any, but I'm gonna stay in contact. Michael Chase says you like red ticks. Yes, I do. I like the looks of them really well. Caleb Prince alluded to beside the point. Bryce says thanks for making my 4 hour drive home interesting. Oh, you been to see the little lady? Speaking of weddings and all this other stuff, Bryce, when you gonna pop the question, or have you? Have I missed that? If you have, when are you getting married? Jacob, what's your favorite? He asked, "What's your favorite hounds?" Walker, man. Trey Walker. If you want a real handy looking dog, get an Albert dog or Night Rider or Wagner Black Tan. Yes, Albert dogs. My good friend Tyrone Maven, he passed away almost a year ago. It will be a year ago, October 9th. He was a big Albert blood man. He loved Albert blood Black Tans. And he had some good looking dogs. Anna Roberts has got to go get in bed for school tomorrow. Well, have a good night, good night's rest, and have a good day at school tomorrow. Learn something. Come back here and teach us. Trey and Walker 21. I got 2 young dogs I've been hunting. They haven't learned how to line a track out all the way. Should I keep hunting a feeder? So I'm going to read that again. I got 2 young dogs I've been hunting. They haven't learned how to line a track out all the way. Should I keep hunting on the feeder? Yes, but you need to hunt far away from the feeder. Start out a few hundred yards away from the feeder and cast them in. And if you've been hunting them on the same feeder, move that feeder. They may know where to go looking. They may know where that feeder is and where to go start looking. So kind of flip the script on them. Move that feeder about 100 yards. Make them change it up on them. But yeah, you can keep using the feeder. Jessica Knight says, I missed the answer. If you did answer, what is the best training GPS for your money? If you're tight on money, go Doltra. If you can swing it, go ahead and get you a Sport Dog Tech 2.0. Sport Dog Tech 2.0 is $800 for track and train system. The Doltra is $400 for track and train system. The difference is with Doltra, you're going to use the app on your phone. So you'll be using your smartphone. You'll be looking at the screen on your smartphone, the maps, to see your dog. With the Sport Dog, you're going to actually get a receiver that'll have a screen that it'll free your phone up. So it's depending on what your budget is. We sell both of them. You can go over to nightlifekennel.com. We've got a Sport Dog category. Click on that. It shows you everything. Or you can click on Doltra category. Blueberry Dingo, what is your opinion on healers? Mine has helped me out on some dark times in my life. I've never had a healer. My cousins had 2 or 3, and they have been awesome family dogs for him. I do not dislike a healer. I like a healer a lot. Not, I probably wouldn't even have one day. Bryce says it's going to be a while. All the way. Oh, snap. Shots fired at Bryce. Yeah. Bryce, hurry up. There can be 2 nightlife team weddings. That's right. Oh. See, old Bryce was working in the nightlife booth up there at Autumn Oaks. He had all the women coming around looking at him. So did Curtis. That's the reason why Curtis at our booth. Curtis is the looks. He draws in all the ladies to the nightlife booth. He had a whole pile of them swooning over him, talking to him. Jones Boys says, that's why I love my 100% Cameron Blue Tick. Real blood, real hound looks to them. Yep. I like the Gaskin Blues as far as Blue Ticks go. Jacob says, you got 3 walkers. That's an expensive feed bill, buddy. Hope they're all doing you good. Jessica Knight, yeah, just let me know if I can help you out. Message me, Jessica, and I will do free shipping on any tracking system, and I'll help you out some. Michael Chase Bond says, how are you going to do a review on the Fusion Light? Are you going to do? Yes, I am. And I am going to do a non-biased view, and I will probably hurt feelings because I seem to always hurt somebody's feelings when I do a review. But whatever. Jacob Deal, definitely will, buddy. Jacob Mass, no, I do not have any puppies for sale. Caitlin Brand says you did the mischievous laugh twice. It's a natural thing. I can't help it. I can't do it on command. My foot keeps getting caught on stuff. Curtis has the looks, and I've got smooth words. We are a dynamic duo, Bryce says. Yeah. I cannot brag on my Nightlife Pro staff members enough. They helped me out massively at Autumn Oaks. Couldn't done it without them. You guys are awesome. I gotta get up there and hunt with you guys. I need you guys to show me how to do it.
Bill Waters says, can you say something about the Shriners benefit this weekend? Yes, if you guys, Bill, I forget where it's at. I guess Mars Hill. If anybody's around Mars Hill, North Carolina, this weekend there is a Shriners benefit. There's going to be a coon hunt and there's an auction. I know several people have donated this. Basically, you go up there and you can auction and bid on different coon hunting supplies and stuff like that. I know Sport Dog always donates. I sent a couple things and stuff like that. So if you guys are anywhere near the Mars Hill, North Carolina area this weekend, go look it up. It's the Shriners Benefit Auction and Coon Hunt. It's really fun. I've been to one of them. I really enjoyed it. I won't be able to make it to this one, but I'll be there in spirit. So definitely go by there and check that out. And of course, all the proceeds are going to benefit the Shriners Hospital. So that's always a great thing. They've been doing that for a good long while. I recently just found out about it a few years ago and finally got a chance to go. But it's a great thing they're doing. So y'all go check that out if you're in the area. Curtis even had the waitress bringing him free breadsticks. The way to curse his heart through breadsticks. Yeah, so if any of you single ladies out there looking for an awesome coon hunting man, old Mr. Curtis, he is available, and all you need to do is bring him some Olive Garden breadsticks, and you will have him wrapped around your little finger. You're welcome, Jessica. Have a good. Chris Bunker says, I'm leaving now, and Tree one for me. Thanks. I'll let you know about the boot. Sure thing, buddy. Sure are okay. Jacob Mass says. Jones Boy says, would you care if I donate a little something at Youth Hunt giveaway? Love getting kids into expensive habits. Yeah, Jones Boys, I tell you what, message me on Facebook or you can text me, 828-674-5310. We would be more than glad to take a donation. We greatly appreciate that. Jessica says, be a little bit for balling, especially. I understand how that is, and no worries. Just whenever you're ready, we'll hear and we will take care of you. So no big deal. Jacob Dale's Not Life, hashtag Not Life Kennel dating service. That's right. Hashtag Ty Curtis down. That's what it's going to be called. Hashtag Ty Curtis down. Oh, that's funny. Curtis is probably, I bet he's text me. Shut up. Quit doing that. Well, guys, I've been on here almost an hour and 20 minutes. Anybody else got anything they want to talk about? I think we should do a video where we put a shocking collar on Curtis or Bryce one. We should have a poll, see who gets it. I'll light them up. That'd be fun. Jake Mass, do you sell tracking collars? Yes, I do. We sell every brand from Sport Dog to Garmin to Dogtra tracking collars. And I've even got some used collars in. I've got 5 or 6 DC-40 used collars in right now with chargers. They're on our website. So go to our website, notlifekennel.com. You can look at the Garmin category, Sport Dog category, Dogtra category, and even look on the used coon hunting gear, and you'll see these. So whatever you need, buddy, I can get it for you. Oh, Timber Hill, you don't have to send us nothing, but we do appreciate you. You're welcome, Blue Creek, buddy. Jessica, not a puppy. No, don't send me a puppy. I don't need puppies. Caitlin wants a Basset Hound puppy for our house. So, Kurt says no. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna probably get off here and call it a night. Get off here. I'm gonna give me some food, and I haven't really ate anything. And I'm gonna talk to Kate for a little bit. I'm gonna probably pass out watching. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you a recommended for another YouTube channel, and this has nothing to do with coon hunting. This is one of my favorite YouTube channels, especially for the guys out there. If you're into tools, tool reviews, and like making manly stuff like workbenches and working on equipment and stuff like that, check out, and you probably already know about it because he's a massive YouTuber, Wrangler Star. He is so awesome. I was actually, that's the reason why I went with Milwaukee Tools, is he did a test where he took Milwaukee drill and a DeWalt drill, put a hex bit chuck in between them, and made them torque against each other, and dang near caught the DeWalt on fire, and the Milwaukee kept going. So I love his YouTube channel, so I'll probably go watch that till I pass out. Bryce says 100% support the Basset Hound. LL, do you have one, Bryce? You got to hook up on a breeder? It looks like that's what I'm going to do. I have been told we're getting married November 16th. Before I go to Kentucky in December, I have to get Caitlin a Basset Hound puppy to keep her company while I'm out of town. So,
Kurt says, I'm down for that. Put 50 down for Bryce. Caitlin says, thank you. He owes me Basset Hound for a joke he played on me. I don't remember this joke. Jacob Matthews, do you have apparel? Yes. I'm out of stock on a lot of things. I'm out of stock on hats. I do have a lot of decals, but this right here is our Nightlife shirt. I have XL currently is all I got. I may have a large. If it lets you order a large, I have it. If it won't, then we're out of stock. Got the Nightlife here. It's got the toxic green flag right here on the right sleeve, and then real big and bold on the back, the big Nightlife logo. So these are Bella canvas t-shirts, 100% cotton. Bryce is not currently, but so I guess you're looking for a Basset Hound too. Michael Chase Fawn says, love the videos, Nick. Hey man, I appreciate it. Also, guys, if you haven't already, go by and like and follow our Facebook page, because just today we announced the winner of a raffle for a brand new Big Dog Genesis light. Tomorrow we're going to be putting up a raffle for a combo Big Dog Genesis light and a Daltra Pathfinder tracking system. $700 retail value that you'll be able to get a ticket for either $20 or $25. So as soon as the raffles fill up, we go ahead and draw the winners. So definitely go by and follow us on Facebook so you can get hooked up into that. Jessica and I, we don't have any hoodies right now, but normally we carry like medium through 2X. I've done some 3s and 4s before because I actually wear a 3, but I get a 4 in case it shrinks. But don't have any right now, but I will. Jacob Massis says, you have the best channel. Well, thank you, buddy. I think I probably don't, but I do appreciate your support. All right, he's out of hoodies. Yep. All right, guys. Well, I'm out of hoodies. I'm sorry. And I'm out of here. I'm going to go call it a night and go talk to Kate. But I appreciate you guys. I'm going to be getting in the woods this weekend. Going to put out some more hunting videos. I was supposed to go tonight. I ended up not going because I want to talk to you guys. So you guys got my attention tonight. Yep. Get your eye on the next raffle. If you need anything hunt supply related, nightlifekennel.com. Every major brand out there we carry. If we ain't got it, I can get it shipped to you. But most of the time we carry stuff. We've got gear reviews, all kinds of cool stuff. So I appreciate you guys. And if you need anything, you know where to look me up. If you need to call me or question me about anything, got any training questions, message me on Facebook, you message me on Instagram, you call me or text me 828-674-5310. Remember, those youth giveaways, you need to get those essays sent in before October 15th, and you're going to say an essay of why you love coon hunting and why you want to go coon hunting in Western Kentucky with me and Kim Bishop, and mail those to Nightlife Kennel, P.O. Box 187, Flat Rock, North Carolina 28731. So Blue Tick Hound, hey buddy, good to see you. Sorry, Bo, we're getting ready to get off here. Yep, Victor Johnson, check out my next raffle. All right, guys, we appreciate you. We love you, and we will see you on the next one. But in the meantime, true one for me.